Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're uncovering the top 5 most expensive 50-cent coins from Australia. These coins may look like ordinary change, but certain years and mintings can make them incredibly rare and worth big money in today's market. Let's get started. First up, the 1998 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that takes us back 2 centuries, celebrating one of the most important discoveries in Australia's maritime story, the discovery of the Bass Strait. While at first glance it may look like a darkened or even blackened coin due to heavy circulation or oxidation, its true importance lies in the story it tells and the rarity it may hold in pristine condition. Issued in 1998 to mark the bicentenary of the discovery of Bass Strait, this coin was released not just as currency, but as a miniature history lesson in silver-colored cupronickel. Its design instantly captures the imagination, reminding us of the extraordinary courage and skill of explorers George Bass and Matthew Flinders, whose journey changed the way Australia was mapped forever. The reverse design, created by the talented Vladimir Gottwald, is striking and packed with symbolism. At its heart are the portraits of George Bass and Matthew Flinders, both looking outward as if toward the future. Behind them is a map of part of Australia, including all of Tasmania, along with a clear depiction of the route they took during their daring expedition. This is not just a coin. It is a work of art that condenses history into metal. On this reverse, we also see prominent lettering, including Sydney, George Bass, Matthew Flinders, Discovery of Bass Strait, 1798 to 1998, along with the denomination 50 and the designer's initial G for Gottwald. This inscription ensures that every detail of its commemoration is recorded forever in coinage. The obverse of the coin continues with tradition, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf. This was the standard obverse portrait used on Australian coins from 1985 until 1998, showing the Queen wearing the royal diadem, a dignified image that connects Australia to the broader Commonwealth. In terms of specifications, this commemorative 50-cent piece retains the classic dodecagonal, or 12-sided, shape familiar to Australians. It was struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters and a weight of 15.55 grams. Its bold size and distinctive shape make it instantly recognizable among world coins, adding to its collectability. The mintage figures for the 1998 discovery of Bass Strait coin were relatively high, as it was released into general circulation. Around 22 million coins were minted, meaning that while the coin is not considered scarce in circulated condition, pristine examples, proof issues, and mint sets carry special interest among collectors. Now, let us consider your coin specifically, described as being in black condition. This usually means it has been heavily circulated, possibly exposed to moisture, dirt, or chemical reactions that darken its surface. While this does reduce its eye appeal and monetary value, it also speaks to the life it has lived, passed from hand to hand, shop to shop, perhaps even kept as a pocket piece by someone who understood its commemorative significance. In uncirculated condition, this coin can be worth between $3 and $10 Australian dollars, while proof issues and mint-marked collector sets can range from $20 up to $50 Australian dollars, depending on demand. But where things get truly exciting is in the discovery of error coins, misstrikes, double strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet, that could push values into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These are the treasures that could indeed make a humble 50-cent piece into something life-changing. The collector demand for the 1998 Bass Strait 50-cent coin remains steady, as it is part of the highly popular line of Australian commemorative 50-cent coins. Collectors love building full sets of commemoratives, and this particular issue stands out because of its detailed artwork, its strong historical theme, and its significance as a bicentenary celebration. What makes this coin especially engaging is the narrative of exploration it embodies. George Bass and Matthew Flinders were young, daring, and determined. Their discovery of Bass Strait in 1798 forever separated Tasmania from the mainland in maps and helped shape the future of navigation, trade, and settlement in the region. To hold this coin is to hold a miniature tribute to their courage. As time passes, coins like these will become scarcer in high-grade condition. Circulated examples, especially those in poor or blackened condition, will always be common, but uncirculated pieces will see steady appreciation as collectors chase after them to complete their sets. Already, the demand is growing internationally, where Australia's commemorative series is admired for its artistry and themes. The potential millionaire factor comes not from ordinary circulated coins, but from extraordinary finds. Imagine discovering a misstruck 1998 base straight coin, perhaps one struck on a wrong blank or with a major die clash. Such coins, when authenticated, can fetch enormous sums at auction, turning a coin that once bought a newspaper into a collector's dream worth thousands. But even beyond its monetary value, this coin holds something far more precious, a connection to history and identity. It represents Australia's story of discovery, resilience, and progress, and it allows everyday Australians to carry a piece of that story in their pocket. That is the true magic of commemorative coinage. It transforms everyday currency into a canvas for national pride. The 1998 discovery of base straight commemorative 50-cent coin is more than just a piece of cupronickel. It is a celebration of courage, a tribute to two explorers who reshaped Australia's map, and a lasting reminder of the power of discovery. Whether found in shiny mint state or darkened blackened condition, this coin continues to capture the imagination of collectors, historians, and everyday Australians alike. And who knows? Your coin might just be the beginning of a collecting journey that could one day lead you to treasures worth a fortune. Next up, the 1985 Australian 50-cent coin is one of those fascinating pieces that quietly holds a place of importance in the world of numismatics. At first glance, it may look like just another circulating coin, but dig deeper and you'll find that this particular year is not only scarce, but also highly desirable to collectors. Coins like this have the potential to surprise their owners, especially when found in excellent condition. Issued during a time of transition in Australian coinage, the 1985 50-cent piece carries with it both historical weight and collector intrigue. While millions of 50-cent coins had been produced in earlier years, the 1985 release marked a noticeable dip in mintage, making it stand out in the wider series of dodecagonal coins. For collectors, lower mintages mean higher demand, and that alone has propelled the 1985 issue into the spotlight. The reverse design, as with most 50-cent coins since 1969, features the iconic Australian coat of arms, designed by Stuart Devlin, Australia's master coin designer. This emblem is bold, nationalistic, and beautifully detailed, showing the kangaroo and emu standing proudly on either side of the shield. Above rests the Commonwealth Star, while the wreath of golden wattle ties it together, symbolizing strength, unity, and resilience. The obverse design of the 1985 coin is what truly sets it apart from earlier issues. Instead of the younger portraits used previously, this coin carries the Raphael Makhlouf effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which was introduced in the mid-1980s. It shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem, giving her a regal, dignified appearance. This was a new look for Australian coinage, and the 1985 issue became one of the earliest circulating coins to adopt it. In terms of specifications, the 1985 50-cent coin remains true to its bold and distinctive style. Struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, it weighs 15.55 grams and measures 31.65 millimeters across, with its unmistakable 12-sided dodecagonal shape. This design ensured the coin would never be confused with the round silver 50-cent piece of 1966, which contained 80% silver and was quickly withdrawn due to its high intrinsic value. The real story, however, lies in the mintage numbers. Only around 1 million 50-cent coins were released into circulation in 1985, an astonishingly small figure when compared to the tens of millions issued in most other years. This low production run immediately makes the 1985 coin scarce in everyday circulation and highly desirable to collectors trying to build complete year sets of Australian 50-cent pieces. Because of this scarcity, the value of the 1985 50-cent coin in excellent condition can be far higher than its face value. In circulated condition, it might fetch between $10 to 20 Australian dollars, depending on where and eye appeal. But in uncirculated or mint state condition, values can leap significantly, often ranging from $50 to $200 Australian dollars, with some coins graded at the highest levels commanding even more at auction. What makes this coin even more interesting is the demand curve. As more collectors turn their attention to Australian decimals, and as younger collectors mature into serious buyers, the limited 1985 issue continues to grow in demand. Many people still don't realize how rare this coin truly is, which means plenty of examples may be sitting unnoticed in drawers, piggy banks, or old coin jars across Australia. The condition factor cannot be stressed enough. Your coin, described as being in excellent condition, automatically places it above the vast majority of surviving pieces. Many 1985 coins that appear on the market are heavily worn from circulation, but sharp strikes with clean detail and original luster are far harder to find, and that's where collectors are willing to pay top dollar. There's also the exciting world of error coins. Any 1985 50-cent coin that shows minting mistakes, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or broad strikes, can fetch thousands of dollars. Errors transform an already scarce coin into a truly one-of-a-kind collectible, and those are the finds that can indeed make you feel like you've struck gold. Beyond its dollar value, the 1985 coin holds an important place in the story of Australian currency. It represents the nation in a time of change, symbolizing Australia's growing independence in coin design and its willingness to experiment with new portraits and minting strategies. Collectors appreciate not just its rarity, but the era it encapsulates. For many enthusiasts, the 1985 coin is a key date in the 50-cent series. Building a full set without this coin leaves a glaring gap, and that is why demand will always remain strong. As more coins are lost, damaged, or held back by collectors, availability will continue to shrink and values will rise accordingly. From a collector's perspective, finding a 1985 coin in excellent condition is like uncovering buried treasure. Each scratch-free surface and preserved detail makes the coin that much more desirable. When graded and authenticated, such coins often exceed expectations at auction, sometimes sparking bidding wars between dedicated numismatists. The potential to become a millionaire may not lie in a single 1985 50-cent coin, but in the broader world of rare coin collecting. Coins like this are entry points into a hobby where rare dates, error coins, and historical treasures can add up to serious fortunes. And when combined with an eye for spotting hidden gems, the opportunities are limitless. The 1985 Australian 50-cent coin is far more than just a piece of loose change. It is a scarce, highly collectible, and historically significant coin that continues to intrigue collectors worldwide. With its low mintage, striking designs, and increasing demand, it remains a true prize in any collection. And if you happen to hold one in excellent condition, you may just be holding a small but powerful piece of treasure that could one day be worth far more than you ever imagined. Next up, the 1997 Australian 50-cent coin might look ordinary to the casual observer, but in the eyes of a dedicated collector, this coin carries weight far beyond its face value. With its distinctive design, solid history, and place in the evolving story of Australian coinage, the 1997 issue is one of those pieces that rewards those who pay close attention. In very good condition, your coin already carries a higher desirability compared to heavily circulated examples, making it a strong addition to any collection. The coin sits in the lineage of the dodecagonal, or 12-sided, 50-cent piece that Australians have come to know and love since its introduction in 1969. It was designed to replace the round silver 50-cent coin of 1966, which had been withdrawn due to the soaring price of silver. The unique 12-sided shape made it instantly recognizable in the hand, and the 1997 coin proudly continues this tradition. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic Australian coat of arms, a design by the masterful Stuart Devlin. At its center sits the Commonwealth Shield, divided into 6 sections representing each state of Australia. Flanking the shield are 2 of the country's most enduring symbols, the kangaroo and the emu, both animals that cannot walk backwards, symbolizing national progress and forward movement. The intricate detail of the coat of arms on the 1997 issue shines through, making it a coin that reflects both pride and craftsmanship. The obverse design of the 1997 coin features the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Raphael Maklauf. This effigy was introduced in 1985 and shows the queen wearing the royal diadem, a crown she famously wore on state occasions. The portrait is elegant, refined, and carries a timeless dignity, perfectly matching the prestige of Australia's currency. When it comes to specifications, the 1997 50-cent coin remains consistent with others in the series. It is struck in cupronickel, a durable alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs 15.55 grams, has a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, and is unmistakably 12-sided. Its silver-like finish makes it stand out in pocket change, while its weight and size give it a reassuring presence in the hand. One of the fascinating aspects of the 1997 issue is its mintage figure. Approximately 22.4 million coins were produced, a healthy number compared to low mintage rarities, but still not as abundant as some other years. While it is not the rarest of the 50-cent series, its survival in higher grades such as very good condition or better is less common. Many of these coins circulated heavily, meaning well-preserved examples are harder to come by. This is where condition becomes critical. A 1997 coin in very good condition, like yours, already places it in the upper tier compared to the majority of worn and scratched examples in circulation. Collectors always prize sharp detail, clean surfaces, and minimal wear, and these factors combine to elevate the value of your coin above average circulation finds. As for current market value, circulated 1997 50-cent coins may sell for between $1 to $3 Australian dollars, but coins in very good to extra fine condition can fetch $5 to $15 Australian dollars, depending on eye appeal. If you happen to find one in uncirculated or mint state condition, prices can climb to $30 or more, and coins graded at the highest professional standards may achieve even higher auction results. While those figures may not yet sound like a fortune, the real opportunity lies in the long-term appreciation of coins like this. As the decades pass, more coins are lost, damaged, or hoarded in collections, leaving fewer available on the open market. With demand for Australian decimal coins steadily rising, especially among younger collectors building complete year sets, the 1997 50-cent coin has the potential to grow steadily in value. Another fascinating dimension is the world of error coins. If a 1997 50-cent coin was struck with mistakes, such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or double strikes, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. These rare minting accidents are the golden tickets of numismatics, and even a single error coin can indeed bring life-changing rewards. Collectors also appreciate the story behind the coin. The 1990s were a decade of stability and growth in Australia, and the currency of this era reflects a nation confident in its traditions yet embracing modernity. The 1997 coin is part of this larger narrative, standing as a reliable and elegant representation of Australia's enduring identity. The demand for complete sets of 50-cent coins also ensures that the 1997 issue will always be in demand. No serious collector wants a gap in their collection, and the drive to own every year's release adds upward pressure on coins from the 1990s, including this one. For many, acquiring a coin in very good condition is a victory, as these examples remain increasingly difficult to locate in everyday change. When viewed as part of the bigger picture, the 1997 coin has all the right ingredients for potential value growth: a respected design, durable composition, a respectable but not excessive mintage, and strong collector demand. All these factors combined ensure its place as a coin worth holding on to, whether for its aesthetic, its history, or its future investment potential. Your coin, described as being in very good condition, may not be the rarest piece in circulation, but it is a solid foundation for building a collection that could one day be worth a substantial sum. Every coin tells a story, and in this case, the story is one of national pride, enduring design, and the promise of future appreciation. The 1997 Australian 50-cent coin is far more than just pocket change. It's a piece of Australia's cultural and numismatic heritage that continues to grow in significance as time passes. With its detailed design, solid specifications, and collector demand, it has the power to become a coin that doesn't just hold value, but adds meaning to your collection. Who knows? A simple coin like this might just be the stepping stone to discovering the millionaire-making treasures hidden in the world of Australian currency. Next up, the 1996 Australian 50-cent coin is one of those pieces of currency that many people pass from hand to hand without a second thought. Yet, for collectors and investors alike, this coin represents far more than small change. It is a window into the era of the mid-1990s, a time when Australia was riding a wave of growth, culture, and national pride, and the coins struck during this period remain symbols of heritage and value. In excellent condition, your coin is positioned in a tier of quality that sets it apart from the countless circulated examples still in the wild. The story of this coin begins with its distinctive shape. Like other 50-cent pieces since 1969, the 1996 issue was struck in a 12-sided, or dodecagonal, shape that makes it instantly recognizable. This clever design, which replaced the round silver 50-cent coin of 1966, was introduced to avoid confusion with the 20-cent coin and has since become one of the most iconic features of Australian currency. The 1996 issue proudly carries this tradition forward. On the reverse side, we see the enduring Australian coat of arms, designed by Stuart Devlin, a master of numismatic artistry. The Commonwealth shield dominates the center, divided into 6 sections that each represent a state of the Federation. On either side, the kangaroo and the emu stand tall, creatures chosen not only because they are native to the land, but because they famously cannot walk backwards, a symbol of progress. Above them sits the crest of 7 pointed stars, tying together the unity of the Commonwealth. The obverse side features the refined portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. Introduced in 1985 and used until 1998, this effigy shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem, a crown often worn on state occasions. The elegance of Maklauf's design conveys continuity, stability, and dignity, values that resonate deeply with Australia's currency collectors today. In terms of specifications, the 1996 coin aligns with the rest of its series. It is struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance without the softness or expense of actual silver. The coin weighs 15.55 grams, has a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, and is unmistakably 12-sided. This combination of weight, shape, and metallic composition makes it both durable and distinctive, ensuring it stands out in any collection. The mintage figure for the 1996 issue is estimated at around 23.2 million coins, a solid number that ensures availability but does not necessarily diminish collectability. While it is not the rarest of the 50-cent pieces, the condition of surviving examples is what makes the real difference. With so many of these coins enduring heavy circulation, examples in excellent or near uncirculated condition are far less common, giving your coin a strong position in the collector's market. The role of condition cannot be overstated. A coin graded as excellent condition retains much of its original luster, sharp edges, and finer details of both obverse and reverse. This means the coat of arms remains crisp, the Queen's portrait is clean and defined, and the coin carries minimal surface wear. Collectors prize coins in such condition, as they represent the best preserved examples of a common mintage. So what about value? In everyday circulation, 1996 coins may trade for little more than their face value of 50 cents. However, coins in excellent condition like yours can fetch between $5 and $15 in the collector market, depending on the exact sharpness of detail and eye appeal. Uncirculated or mint state examples have been known to achieve $25 to $40, and coins graded at professional standards in the highest grades may reach even higher auction results. The real excitement, however, lies in the possibility of error coins. If a 1996 issue shows misstrikes, off-center strikes, or other rare minting anomalies, its value can skyrocket into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These coins are highly sought after, as they combine rarity with the storytelling charm of minting history gone slightly awry. Beyond pure value, the 1996 coin also carries historical significance. The mid-1990s were a period of confidence for Australia, with a stable economy and a growing sense of global presence. Coins of this period reflect that stability, and collectors often see them as representative of an era of transition, modern enough to feel familiar, but already far enough in the past to carry nostalgia and intrigue. The collector demand for the 1996 50-cent coin remains steady. Many enthusiasts are building complete year sets of Australian decimal coinage, and no set is complete without a 1996 issue in strong condition. This constant demand ensures that even seemingly ordinary years maintain a healthy level of desirability. When considered as an investment opportunity, the 1996 coin holds long-term promise. While its current values are modest compared to some low-mintage rarities, its strength lies in the gradual appreciation of well-preserved examples. As more coins are lost, hoarded, or degraded through circulation, coins like yours in excellent condition will become increasingly rare, driving up demand and price. The coin also serves as a gateway piece for new collectors. Its affordability, recognizable design, and place in the larger narrative of Australian coinage make it an ideal starting point for someone entering the hobby. This in turn increases demand, because every new collector eventually seeks out the 1996 issue as part of their journey. Your coin, being in excellent condition, stands as a strong and desirable example of its type. While it may not yet be a millionaire maker on its own, its role in a well-curated collection or as part of a larger investment strategy could indeed help unlock significant value in the future. Rare finds often start with coins just like this, coins that others overlook, but which savvy collectors recognize as having hidden potential. The 1996 Australian 50-cent coin is much more than an everyday piece of change. With its enduring coat of arms design, elegant portrait of the Queen, strong mintage history, and excellent condition, it stands out as a coin of character, heritage, and investment potential. Hold on to it, protect its condition, and watch as time and collector demand transform this humble coin into one that carries both financial and historical weight. Next up, the 1994 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin is more than just a piece of circulating currency. It is a shining emblem of Australia's participation in a global celebration of family unity, a theme declared by the United Nations as the International Year of the Family. This coin, struck in millions, quickly gained respect among collectors, not only for its unique reverse design but also for its symbolism, which touched the hearts of many Australians. In excellent condition, it continues to attract strong collector interest and stands as one of the most meaningful commemorative issues of the 1990s. The coin was introduced during a decade of change, where commemorative issues were becoming increasingly popular with collectors. Unlike the usual 50-cent piece that carried the Australian coat of arms, this issue gave Australians something different to hold in their hands, a coin that represented love, unity, and shared values. The message was simple but powerful, reflecting the belief that families are the backbone of society. The reverse design was created by Australian designer Carolyn Rosser, and it is nothing short of charming. Instead of complex or traditional motifs, the design features a childlike sketch of a family, a mother, father, and child, holding hands. To the right, the official United Nations emblem reinforces the global importance of the celebration. This artistic choice was deliberate. It was meant to evoke innocence, purity, and the way children view the world, reminding everyone that families are central to nurturing the next generation. On the obverse side, the coin bears the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf. This regal profile, in use from 1985 until 1998, shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem and facing right. It provides a striking balance against the playful, heartwarming reverse, blending both tradition and modern symbolism into one coin. When it comes to specifications, the coin follows the standard 12-sided dodecagonal shape of Australia's 50-cent pieces. It has a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, a mass of 15.55 grams, and is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Its sizable shape and silver-like appearance make it highly recognizable, while its distinct design ensures it stands apart in any collection. Although this coin was released for circulation, its thematic significance gave it a strong appeal to collectors from day one. The International Year of the Family was not just a local observance, but a global one, which made this coin meaningful beyond Australia's borders. For families who kept these coins aside, it often became a keepsake, a memento representing both a personal connection to family and Australia's role in international unity. Now, let us talk about the rarity and demand. While millions were minted, coins in excellent condition are much harder to come by today. Circulation has reduced the quality of most surviving examples, making high-grade pieces highly desirable. Collectors always prize coins that are well-preserved, with crisp details on the family design and minimal scratches or blemishes. These are the coins that often achieve the highest prices in today's numismatic market. The current market value for this coin in circulated condition is usually modest, often ranging between $2 and $6 depending on where. However, in excellent uncirculated or proof condition, the value can climb significantly higher, with collectors willing to pay $15 to $40 or more for pristine examples. Special mint sets or presentation strikes can achieve even greater figures, especially if they are still housed in their original packaging. But here's the real kicker. Over time, even seemingly common commemorative coins can surprise collectors and investors alike. If the market for Australian decimal coins continues to grow, and with demand for commemoratives rising globally, coins like the 1994 family 50 cent could see even sharper increases in value. Some collectors argue that high-grade examples could eventually reach three-figure values in the future, especially as surviving pristine coins become scarcer. It's also worth noting that this coin sits at the crossroads of cultural and numismatic appeal. Unlike many commemoratives that celebrate events or figures, this one touches something deeply personal, the family. That makes it not only a collectible item, but also a sentimental one. Such emotional resonance often drives long-term demand in coin markets, because people see more than just metal, they see meaning. The coin's design also stands as a rare instance of artwork reflecting a child's perspective. Most coins tend to emphasize official emblems, heraldry, or formal portraits. This one instead embraced innocence and simplicity, making it instantly memorable. Collectors love originality, and the child-drawn family sketch is a feature that has never been repeated on another Australian coin in quite the same way. For investors, keeping this coin in excellent condition is key. As with most collectibles, condition is king. A well-struck, well-preserved 1994 family coin can make the difference between a coin worth pocket change and one worth far more. Graded coins, especially those certified by professional services, have the potential to command premium prices in auctions and collector sales. Another factor boosting this coin's status is the designer herself, Carolyn Rosser, whose contribution is notable in the history of Australian coinage. Her ability to capture an entire international theme with such simplicity adds depth to the coin's story. Collectors often seek out coins with unique artistic backgrounds, and this one is a prime example. So, could this coin really make you a millionaire? On its own, perhaps not immediately, but when paired with a strong collection of Australian commemoratives, including rare variants and proof strikes, the 1994 family 50 cent coin can play an important role in building a highly valuable portfolio. Many collectors begin with coins like this and later discover rarities worth tens of thousands of dollars, proving that small beginnings often lead to monumental treasures. In conclusion, the 1994 International Year of the Family 50 cent coin is far more than just a commemorative issue. It's a heartfelt reminder of the importance of family, a distinctive piece of Australia's numismatic history, and a coin with enduring collector demand. Whether you are holding one in your pocket or showcasing it in excellent condition, this coin represents not just money but meaning. And in the world of coin collecting, meaning often transforms into long-term value.